Yes. So words of encouragement for those that are seeking to transition to the field of IP. I would say this: don't fear rejection. And why do I say this? It took me years to get into the field of IP, from the time in which I initially began while working as a medical technologist, initially began applying for IP roles to the point of me subsequently, being offered an IP opportunity. If there's no, and that's all translational to anything that it is that you're pursuing. Despite any of the rejections that you may receive in trying to navigate, pursuing roles within IP, be consistent. Display that heightened level of grit and tenacity, and always continue to pursue the profession. And from, my notion and my philosophy is that rejection is redirection for you to, further go along your path that you're intended to go along.
Right.
And then also learn while you're trying to navigate securing an IP role, continue to advance your knowledge. There are a plethora of webinars. APIC has a plethora of resources whereby you can learn some of the aspects of the work and the things that we as IPs are responsible for. Continue to research and hear and get and obtain the knowledge, build your knowledge during the time while you're exploring opportunities in IP. But then also going back to relationship building, join APIC. Be involved in the APIC chapter, networking with you have individual contributors, but then you also have leaders, hiring manager, leaders that are a part of your local APIC chapter. That's a great way for you to network and potentially secure opportunities, but then also to learn more about the profession to assess whether or not it's even meant for you overall. One of the things that I recommend to individuals is conducting informational interviews with individuals that, albeit maybe you're interested in their position or for other reasons, conducting informational interviews. And if you're not acclimated with it, I would highly implore you to Google what that is and Google some questions for informational interviews. It's really something that I definitely applied, even in my pursuit of an IP position, to learn about somewhat of the daily workflows of an IP and to learn more. This opportunity will be a good fit for me. Now, as it relates to individuals that are in the IP space, and many of us are burnt out, a lot of us, we battled together during the COVID-19 pandemic. There's a lot, that some organizations, that a lot of things that we're responsible for, and understandably so. And I know that there's a lot of literature and research that has been disseminated and currently being studied about burnout and specifically IPs. And I would definitely implore you to assess your wellness, whatever that is professionally and even personally. You really tap into that, and also tap into the resources that many IP professionals are disseminating related to burnout, and ways that you can practice self-care to mitigate that. If IP is the profession that you're passionate about, evaluating how you can recalibrate things within your profession to quell that burnout would be my recommendation. And of course, IP, although we're talking about infection prevention roles, there are some ways in which you can kind of, quell that burnout by transcending into some other opportunities within the space of IP. Like, say, for example, if you wanted to be an infection prevention surveillance analyst or other opportunities within the space of IP, maybe working in the acute care setting is not something that you want to continue to pursue. I would just implore you to maybe do some additional research about other opportunities, but still within the profession if this is something that you're still passionate about.